A journey through the book of Joshua, a chapter-level exploration. Part 1. Crossing into the Promised Land, chapters 1 to 5. Chapter 1. God officially commissions Joshua as Moses' successor, commanding him to be strong and courageous, to meditate on the book of the Lord day and night, and assuring him of divine presence and victory. Chapter 2. Joshua sends 2 spies into Jericho, where they are protected and hidden by a woman named Rahab in exchange for a promise of safety for her family when the city falls. Chapter 3. The Israelites cross the Jordan River on dry ground as the Levitical priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant step into the overflowing river, halting its waters upstream. 12 memorial stones are taken from the middle of the Jordan River and set up at Gilgal to serve as a permanent reminder for future generations of how God parted the waters. Chapter 5. The new generation of Israelite men is circumcised at Gilgal. The people celebrate the Passover. The manna finally ceases, and Joshua encounters the commander of the Lord's army. Part 2. The Conquest of Canaan, chapters 6 to 12. Chapter 6. Through obedience and faith, the walled city of Jericho falls after the Israelites march around it once a day for 6 days and 7 times on the 7th day, accompanied by trumpet blasts and shouts. Only Rahab and her family are saved. Chapter 7. Israel suffers a humiliating defeat at the small town of Ai because Achan secretly stole and hid devoted plunder from Jericho. Achan and his household are judged, removing the sin from the camp. Chapter 8. With sin dealt with, God gives Joshua a strategy involving an ambush to completely conquer and burn Ai, followed by a solemn covenant renewal ceremony on Mount Ebal and Mount Gerizim. Chapter 9. Fearing destruction, the Gibeonites use clever deception to trick Joshua and the leaders into making a treaty of peace without consulting God, a vow Israel must honor despite discovering the ruse. Chapter 10. An alliance of 5 Amorite kings attacks Gibeon. Israel rushes to defend them, leading to a miraculous battle where God causes the sun to stand still and sends massive hailstones from the sky. Chapter 11. Joshua leads a lightning campaign against a massive northern coalition of kings gathered at the waters of Merom, securing total victory and subduing the entire land. Chapter 12. A comprehensive catalogue lists 31 defeated kings on both sides of the Jordan River, conquered under the leadership of both Moses and Joshua. Part 3. Dividing the land and tribal inheritances, chapters 13 to 22. Chapter 13. Despite being old, with much land still unconquered, Joshua is commanded to begin dividing the territory west of the Jordan among the 9.5 tribes, while reaffirming that the Levites receive no land inheritance, because the Lord is their portion. Chapter 14. Caleb requests and receives the hill country of Hebron as his inheritance, honoring the promise Moses made decades earlier because of his wholehearted trust in God. Chapter 15. The detailed geographical boundaries and allotted territory for the powerful tribe of Judah are established, noting their failure to fully drive out the Jebusites from Jerusalem. Chapter 16. The territorial boundaries for the descendants of Joseph, Ephraim and West Manasseh are outlined, along with the note that they also did not completely drive out the Canaanites living among them. Chapter 17. Further land assignments are given to the rest of the tribe of Manasseh, and the daughters of Zelophehad receive their allotted inheritance, though the people complain that the hill country is too narrow for them. Chapter 18. The remaining unallocated land is surveyed, and Joshua casts lots at Shiloh to distribute inheritances to the remaining 7 tribes, while the tabernacle is officially set up. Chapter 19. Tribal land allotments are completed for Simeon, Zebulun, Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and Dan, concluding with Joshua receiving his own town of Timnath-Serah. Chapter 20. God instructs Joshua to formally designate the 6 cities of refuge across the land, where someone who commits accidental manslaughter can flee for protection and a fair trial. Chapter 21. 48 cities with surrounding pasture lands are given to the Levites out of the various tribal territories, fulfilling all of God's promises regarding land and rest. Chapter 22. The eastern tribes, Reuben, Gad, and half Manasseh, are commended for fulfilling their military duty, blessed by Joshua, and sent home across the Jordan, where they build a large witness altar that briefly causes a misunderstanding with the rest of Israel. Part 4. Joshua's Farewell and Covenant Renewal, chapters 23 to 24. Chapter 23. An aging Joshua gathers Israel's leaders for his first farewell address, urging them to remain completely faithful to the law of Moses and warning them against mixing with the remaining nations. Chapter 24. Joshua assembles all of Israel at Shechem for a final covenant renewal ceremony, reviewing God's faithfulness from Abraham onward, challenging the people to choose whom they will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and concluding with Joshua's death at age 110. Epilogue. The book of Joshua records the fulfillment of God's promise as Israel, led by Joshua, crosses the Jordan River, conquers the land of Canaan, and divides the inheritance among the tribes.